And more U.S. companies are shifting away from outsourcing and hiring from within the U.S. Now, that not only means more jobs, but can also translate to a smoother way of doing business. So, why are companies cutting down on outsourcing to places like India? Well, for one, it's not as cheap as it used to be. And companies don't have a culture barrier, language barrier, or time zone craziness with customers and employees when they come from within the U.S.
One of the companies reversing the outsourcing trend is Nexient. Joining us now is Mark Ortong. He's the CEO of Nexient. Good morning.
Good morning.
So let's talk about your business model. I was reading a New York Times article that cited, some quotes from you about how you guys do things in your office, and you work with the company, you do your conference calls, but everyone that's getting hired is within the U.S. So talk about your business model.
Yeah, so we build software for clients. And one of the things, as you guys pointed out, that makes us different is that we do it 100% in the United States. We are in Michigan, and we are in Indiana, and we're based in California. So what we do is we work at the same time as our clients. So we're able to collaborate with them throughout the day. We can talk to them about whatever problems might come up as we build new software, and we can work through those throughout the day.
And one thing we just talked about, obviously, outsourcing is becoming more expensive. It's sort of cheaper now in a lot of cases to keep those jobs here in the U.S. It sounds so simple, so why aren't more companies doing this?
It's a good question. We're getting a lot of interest lately, so we're seeing a big spike in demand. So I think a lot more will be doing this. But it's something that they've gotten used to saving money by going overseas to India or China or Eastern Europe. And I think now they're starting to look at bringing it back and really starting to see the benefits of that.
And I feel like, too, with your company as well, I mean, we're talking about sort of these tech jobs. It would make sense having somebody who's, within the U.S. to help you walk through some of those problems, right?
Yeah, absolutely. For example, if our customer is a retail store, then the people that work at our team, the programmers, they'll have been to that retail store. So they'll understand what they're trying to do. They understand what their customers want, and it helps us make better software. It's all about trying to make software that's really easy to use.
And I hear that you're doing some more hiring, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We've been growing, and we're continuing to grow. So we are looking for people primarily in our Michigan and Indiana locations.
All right, Mark, it was such a pleasure talking to you this morning. We appreciate you calling in and weighing in on Morning Dose. Right now, let's send it back to Melissa.